Hello, I'm John Daniel, and welcome to Haunted Massena. Massena is full of many ghost stories, many folklore tales, many goblins and ghosts that roam the homes and the streets of Massena. Right now, I'm in Massena Center Cemetery, and this place is always whirling and twirling with activity of paranormal. There have been many photographs taken inside this cemetery where there are images of faces coming out of the ground, specters floating in the air, headless men, Civil War soldiers, and it goes on and on and on. Many ghosts haunt this place, and it's a part of our heritage. This is the oldest cemetery in town, and our settlers here in Massena still love to say hello to everybody. We're now at the Heart Haven Shopping Center, near the Massena Arena and the Massena Water Tower. And here at the Heart Haven Shopping Center, the ghosts still love to go out and do their daily shopping. And sometimes they spook people. Here at the movie theater, ghosts have been reported watching movies for free. I wouldn't mind that if I was a ghost. Endless movies for all time. Wow! And we go down this way. The old fashion bookstore was located about where Rule 21 is in the TJ Maxx. And when the fashion bookstore was there, many times the employees heard the sounds of clothes moving on the racks by themselves, and clothes actually falling by themselves on the floor, and all kinds of things. All kinds of ghosts loving to go shopping for some new modern clothes. We're here in Calvary Cemetery in Massena on Maple Street, and we're near the kids section. And in this area, there's a young ghost child nicknamed Freddy the Ghost. He can be heard laughing, and he could be heard running around and playing. In fact, some people claim to have played hide and seek with him, but they can't see him, but they can hear him laughing, going behind the gravestones everywhere. In fact, in this cemetery I worked, and one time I set a spool for weed eating on a gravestone right here. I went to the garage to get something. I came back. The spool had mysteriously vanished, and there was no one in this cemetery, nobody. I would have known. There were no cars, nothing. That spool had just vanished. And probably about 2 weeks later, walking by here, with the weed eater, doing my work and everything, the spool was back, like it had vanished into a vortex or something. So Freddy the Ghost is pretty prominent here. He likes to play tricks. And also in this section, there's a man supposedly dressed in a dark suit and hat, and I call him the keeper of the children. I've actually seen that man, and other people that have worked here have seen him too. We're now on Glen Street here in Massena, and in back of the employment office are some headstones from the Orvis family located in this brush. A few years ago I did a video on YouTube showing the mysterious gravestones of the family, and they were supposed to go to the Massena Museum, but unfortunately they didn't. They're still here, but at this location is a great ghost story. There's a house down at the bottom of the hill. People were having a fire one night, and it must have been very early in the morning, maybe 3, 4 a.m. in the morning, and they look up at the hill here, and they see a man, a woman, and a little girl standing, watching them in old-time clothes. So, at this location, the ghosts are still watching the neighborhood after many years. We're now on Parker Avenue here in Massena. And here in Massena on Parker Avenue, there's been a report in the past of a demon. This demon was reportedly very, very, very evil, and they had to bring in priests to bless the house. This supposed demon did many different things, moved items. It was bad for the family, and they had to resort to the church to have the place blessed. And after it was blessed, the demon disappeared. All right, we're now at Spanky's Diner, a hot spot of paranormal activity. And let's go in now and do an interview with the owner, Alex. Alex, can you tell me, have you had anything funny ever happen here? Any ghosts?
I have a lot of ghosts here, believe me. I had one ghost that talked to me by name, by my Alex. And he wanted to know something, and all I said was Alex. But the cook in the kitchen said, what did you say? I said, I didn't say anything, but somebody here did. And there was nobody in the place except her and I had things missing, pots, cans, salt shaker, trucks, some of those trucks up there. I lost them for 2 months. Couldn't find them.
They disappeared?
They disappeared. You want to know how I found them?
How?
I was working in the office and they hit me on the top of the head. Why? I have no idea.
They hit you on the top of the head.
And I said to my daughter, where did these come from? I thought they were stolen or something. She said, Dad, we've looked and looked and looked. You find that they found them hitting you on top of the head. And that's another thing. I've been in the cellar at night. Somebody walked from that door to that, okay? I mean, clump, clump, clump. The doors are locked. Nobody's been here. So I said it must be me or something. I went back down, saw it, and did it again. This time it happened again. This time I ran up the stairs and didn't hear it. I don't know more ghosts. Now we've had 4 ghost companies here. And every one of them says the same thing. You have got ghosts. Or whatever you want to call them. Spirit, or whatever. We have pictures of them, arms of snakes, faces. We've got sketches of 7 of them. 5 girls, 2 guys, 1 guy's name was Ralph. He sits over here on the cellar rake. And if you get near him, it takes your breath away. Back away, your breath goes right back. It doesn't happen to everybody. It does happen. It's happened to me. I couldn't figure out what's going on. Am I a vacuum or something? No. He doesn't want you around. That's what he wants. He wants you left alone. Aside from that, it's just everything happens sooner or later. Now, it's about a month ago, 3 months before that, nothing was happening. Everybody thought, I guess, was gone. They're not gone. It's all started, everything's starting again. People talking. I hear there's a candy machine down here. And if you stay here long enough, it goes click, click, click. Nothing comes out. The waitress is there, but nothing comes out. There's a couple of the waitresses won't go down cellar because there's somebody talking down there. You go around the corner, nobody there. All the voices stop. That's part of it.
I've seen stuff here. I saw one time a few years ago a display case where you have your pies. The pie moved by itself and the waitress screamed.
Oh yeah. It's things like that people don't realize until they go home sometimes. They say, I was at Spanky. And this happened. And it shouldn't have happened.
And
But all of a sudden they call me back and say, hey, what's going on down there? You tell me because you were the one telling me.
even on eBay at one time, there was a spoon from Spanky's Diner. They call it the haunted spoon. He said the spoon was thrown at him.
Yeah. Well, it's a lot of that stuff that I even that, some of it. I should have written it all down, but I didn't, and I just know some of the things that happened to me, some of the ways. I've had people who were waitresses quit, because if I had to have them go down cellar, they won't go, because they're afraid. There's nothing to be afraid of. The people from coach companies, if I want them to leave, all I got to do is stand up and say, leave. I don't want you to hear anymore. I don't want to do that. So they're still here. 7 of them.
7?
7 of them.
But you don't know where they came from. They say the hospital was next door where the road is.
Now, the sketches I got are from the 1920s figurines, that the way the dresses were, the guys were. That's all I can tell you. So they've been here, around here somehow, whether it's in farmlands or whatever. We were there. Can't tell you much more than that. Oh, there's other things that happened, I know. But you get together with the waitresses, or some of the older waitresses especially, because they got scared. There was no reason to be afraid. But they were here.
We covered a lot, so I appreciate you taking the time to talk to me about it.
Anytime. Yes, I'm glad.
I have fun with this.
Good.
Not all the time. I'm not one of those ghost hunters, but I like to get the information. I like to write about folklore in Massena.
Well, anybody that's been here stops and then they say, well, there's nothing happening here. I says, okay, go home. The next thing I know, they're coming back. You know, after I left the other day, something did happen. So they went on and told me what happened. What had happened. You don't know sometimes when you're here. Maybe somebody behind you, you know. Now, one of the ghost people tell me, I have a 15-year-old waitress that stands behind me whenever I come in. Pushing me. Sometimes I can feel it, sometimes I can't. But they tell me she's always there when I'm there. I don't know why.
That's quite interesting.
Well, and they all say it.
I'm trying to get you to work more.
Well, I don't think so. No, and some of the people are from Canada, Alex Bay, Watertown, and Massena. They all say the same thing. It's here.
It's here.
Yep.
Doesn't bother me. I'm used to it too.
Well, okay. That's good.
I've had my own experiences over the years.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that. That's okay.
I think we got it. How long did that go?